Barely.
I just need a yes or a no.
You can't do 1360.
No, they can't do more because I can't make a profit. Another thing I don't like is when somebody lies. Okay, what was the total?
I think it was $1,500.
Why do we need to negotiate if he was going to give you $1,500? Is there a reason why you won't take my check? Do you have a bank account?
No. Get me a little slag, man. And what if the check bounces when I go to deposit it?
I just was kind of done. I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for
if you can just like
$13.25 is what I'm buying it for. So it's completely.
I'm gonna get you more business. Don't worry about that.
The only business I can count on is the one that's in front of me.
Okay.
Understand? Hey guys, Drew with Acousha Collectibles. Welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, don't do this to your local coin shop. We're gonna get into it, the nitty gritty of everything that went on today. But without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Coin shops are in your town to provide a certain level of integrity, be able to bring questions to ask about the current market volatility. They're there for a few reasons. Today, we're going to be put to the test on what we know about the market, what is truthful and what we can pay, what people are paying us for certain items, and then we're going to get all of our integrity and everything else questioned, and it's going to be exciting for you to see because it was not fun for us. So let's jump into it right now. We hope you guys enjoy. For this video's giveaway, we're giving away this Franklin $50. It's circulated, but it could be yours for free. Just leave a positive comment down below. Like and subscribe if you guys want to join us on our journey to 50K. At 50K, we're giving away this Gold Saint. We'll have all that information down below if you guys want to see our guidelines. Thank you guys so much.
This is from Michael, guys. 5 stars, Michael, 5 stars. Can't be easily ripped open. These are numismatic coins, so let's reveal the first coin. The 1900S, graded MS66 by PCGS. 1921S, MS65, again, a little bit off-white with some rim toning. It's a 1956 Groove 68 DCAM Type 2 Franklin $50.
Whatnot, January 31st at 5 p.m. Central. We're starting everything at $1. We're going to be doing giveaways, silver, gold. We're going to be also doing some coins as well. So we're excited to see you guys there. Click that link down below to join us on January 31st. If you guys need a free $15 for signing up with Whatnot, we have that link down there for you guys also. We'll see you then. So this is one of the most interesting negotiations that we've ever had in our storefront or in our office for that matter. So we have a gentleman coming in today. He gave me a call saying, hey, I want to sell some 90% halves and 40% halves. And the negotiation didn't go as planned. So we can't wait to show you guys. So let's jump into it. What's up, brother? Good to see you.
Spoke to you anymore?
Yes, sir. About the $50, the 90%, and the 40%?
Yes.
If I dump them out of the tray?
Yeah, please do it.
Okay, and these the 40%ers or the 90%ers?
Thanks.
Those looks like the 40. Okay. We're gonna dump out the 90 in here. We'll dump out the 40 on this tray. I'm paying $22.50 for each one of these, and I'm paying $8 for every one of those. Is that what you want to do?
On this one, I think I won't be able to do $22.
Okay, that's no worries. It's just because the refiners for me, they're paying $7 back of melt, and I'm paying $5 back of them. So I'm pretty far back just because I'm basically wanting to pay $5 back of spot. But if they're gonna be paying me $7 back of spot, I have to be like $13 back or $12 back.
Today is gone up to 80, right?
Yep. So I just calculated as what's melt minus 7, and I did minus 5.
So there would be no.
So it'd be like 45 times face is what that is right there. I could do 46 if you want. I could do $23 a piece, but I'm not gonna do anything more than that. So
It should be at least $28 in these ones.
yeah, I mean if you do 0.36169, which is times 2, which is melt, times 80, and then
80 is the. Sorry to cut you off, but 80 is the official rate.
yeah,
I am not able to find silver less than 87, 88, and 89.
right. It doesn't matter what you can find it for. It matters if I can make a profit. So if I can't sell it, then it doesn't matter.
The real rate is like 90. I don't know, but I think
Yeah,
you know that, right?
yeah, the retail value is 90. So I could post anything on the internet for $90.
Yeah.
So when you're taking a look at things posted on the internet, like, you know, they have what? They can have silver rounds posted for 88 bucks. I sold mine for 76. So I'm not selling them for retail because if I did that, I would never sell anything. So
this is the best you can do?
I mean, that's where I was thinking, where I was like, so if refiners are paying me $7 back, and I'm minus 5 from that, that's around 45. And then this would be around 46, which would be 23 times face. Or it'd be 46 times face if I did $23. So I can't pay something that I don't have a way out. I can't pay you something that I don't have a customer for. That's my problem.
So you're gonna melt them?
Yes, most likely, yeah. They're coming in for 0.99 right now. They're not coming in for this.
I thought you were gonna sell them ahead, but I didn't know that you were gonna melt them.
No, I would have to melt them. At this point, I have 10 people coming in to sell, and I have 1 or 2 coming in to buy. That's the market for me. I mean, if you want to check around, that's just fine, but for me, that's all I could pay. When I quoted, that's what they're selling. That's what I'm buying it for.
So how much would this be? And I might be mistaken in a piece or two, so you can make sure.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 43. What did you say, times 20? So that would be 989, which would be just these here. These other ones, which would be 0.25 times 46.
These are not 90%?
They are. So it's the quarter times what I would pay times face, which would be 46, which would be $11.50 a piece. So it would be 92 for that, 989 for the halves, and these would be $8 a piece. So that looks to be probably over 100.
So do you think if I go ahead and melt them and sell them, so it's gonna be
Yeah, you would
better?
need to have a resale ID, and I have a business as well. So that's where like all those annoying things come from. So that's why people just don't like to mess with it, and they like to leave $5 a piece on the table, or $5 in melt on the table for me, which is not actually $5, but it's a couple bucks a piece that I'm making between this and the melt.
So do you think if I can manage and melt them, should I go for it? Is that better, or
Yourself, or are you talking about maybe going to
getting it done by someone?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go through all those hoops, that's just fine. It's probably would save you more time to sell it. From my experience, it just depends on what that's worth to you.
What would be the difference in looking at if I go ahead and melt it? I'm just taking
$5 more, so 51 times face instead of 46. So it'd be.
I want to give you my business, but this is a little less for me. You don't think this should be this price? For 90%, it's just not convincing.
Yeah, it's okay. If it doesn't work for you, I'm making $2.50 a piece on each one of these.
You can't do $25 on this one.
That's my profit. So if you add $2.50 a piece, what I would melt them for, to this, that would be basically $25.
Because even this is like $12, but I'm not saying nothing on this one.
Yeah, because they're not paying me $12. They're paying me like 85% of melt for those. By the time they refine them, they're charging us so much back.
But only on the 90%. If you could do 20%, 25, we can do that.
The problem
Same
is,
price on this. I don't mind the $8.
well, the problem is if I were to melt them today, they would pay me $2.50 more, which would be 25. They're paying me 25 per dollar on those. So like they would be paying me 25, and I already did 23 for you. So I'd be making $2 a piece on these. So I'm paying you $23 and I'm melting them for 25. So if I can't make $2 a piece, I don't really want to buy them. I have overhead and I have people that I have to send to the refiner, and it's not just a cut and dry thing. There's a lot of other costs that come into account.
So there's nothing we can do to settle in between?
No. I'd be just making $2 a piece on those, which is not very much.
You can't settle somewhere in between just to make a deal?
Yeah, I added 50 cents on top. Instead of 22.5, I did 23. If I can't make $2 per coin, then it's not worth it.
And on this?
I can make it $8.50. It should be 50 cents more a coin.
You're at least making like $3, $4 on this, right?
No. Nope. So if they melt for $12 or whatever you're saying, they're paying me 85% of that. So I'm making $1.50 a piece on those. But once again, those things I have to wait a little bit while to sell. So I'm probably gonna get like $10 a piece for them. I have to pay him to go drive them down there. I have to wait a few hours, get paid next day. I have to keep the lights on and keep being able to buy. So not worth it past that.
Let's settle in between on this one and I can go ahead. Just whatever you want to do in between. Because I really want to give you the business and give me the business too.
Yeah.
If you can settle in between somewhere, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm not really, I'm kind of done negotiating. So if you want us to buy it from $23 a piece, great. If you want to go check around, everybody else is paying less.
Okay, you can do $23.50.
23 is everything. 23 is everything. By the time I take it down there, I'm not going to be making anything. So.
$23.50 here or $9 here, it's up to you, but
yeah, it's fine. If you
can
do
do $23.50 here, I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Like I said, I can't. So I can get you a new bag if you want to go. I completely understand. We're looking at like, yeah, I just can't. So I can get you a new bag if you need to go. I understand, but
no, that's fine.
It's a better bag.
Thanks, man. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry I couldn't buy it. It's just, like I said, if I can't make a profit, I just would rather let you hold on to it for a little while. I think once the public starts to come back in, like when the public says, I'll start buying 90% instead of the refiners, then when you turn it in, it'll be a lot closer to spot. So if they're paying $7 back right now, that basically means the public's not there yet. But by the time they make it back in, it's going to be closer to spot.
Someone is offering me the melt value on these.
Okay, I would definitely take it because actually give me their phone number because I would need that because I've never gotten that price.
He's right next to Program, the jeweler.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I would definitely take it.
In North Park. But I don't know how to deal with melt value. So he's just placing it on the weighing machine.
Okay.
And he's giving me the melting price for it.
What did you offer?
He didn't do it per coin. He did it like he placed it on the weighing machine.
Okay, what was the total?
I think it was $1,500.
Yeah, I mean, why do we need to negotiate if he was going to give you $1,500? You know what I'm saying? Because by the time I add these up, we're probably going to be at what, like $1,100 or $1,150 or something like that. So yeah, I just take that, man, for sure. If he's going to give you $1,500, then I definitely think that's a smart move.
How much are we coming at?
Well, I mean, how many do we have here?
You wouldn't weigh this on the scale and then check out the
Well,
by 90?
with the refiner, they're just telling me how much they would pay times space. So they're saying I would pay you 51 times space or around 50 times space,
Okay,
and I'm paying you 46 times space. So I'm paying $5 back from them. So that's normally how they tell me that they would buy it from me. So that's why we use the same exact time space thing. So.
But I'm just curious, how much is it? You want me to count these?
Okay. 27 times 8.5. 229.50. We'll get a new total now. Plus 92, plus 989. 1310.50. Normally make it 1311 because I don't want to have to figure that out. But that's what I would be paying. 1311 for everything. This one is 90%. So that would add to that total.
Yeah, I told you that.
Want to make sure none of these are 90 so that you don't miss out here. 1325. So that would be up to you, buddy, if you want to do it.
Okay. 1360 and you can call it a deal. If you want to do it, that's my bare minimum, 1360.
I just need a yes or a no.
You can't do 1360.
No. I understand. I can't do more because I can't make a profit. So.
Get me a little slack, man.
I bumped up these, so I get it. I'm just.
Settle somewhere with me. I'm really trying to earn your business.
I think you should take that jeweler's number. I think that'd be better. So, I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for.
If you can just like.
1325 is what I'm buying it for.
Are you gonna pay cash?
No, I don't carry cash.
How are you gonna pay me?
Check, and you be deposited today whenever you want to deposit it. So.
Check. My name?
Yep. Whoever's name you want me to make it out to.
They're gonna charge me a fee on the check as well.
Do you have a bank account?
No.
So you don't have a bank account?
I gotta do it to my business. I don't have a personal.
So what's your business name? I could just make it out to your business name. And you could deposit into that.
Even if I do this price, you can't pay me cash.
I only carry checks right now because I just don't want to get robbed. And I can't get cash out of the bank because they don't give it to me. Because they say if you take out a certain amount of money, you're basically money laundering. So that's why I don't take it out.
You can't withdraw cash from your personal account.
I can, but the problem that I have every week is that I have 10 people coming in to sell. So by the time I get to somebody else down the line, they're not going to actually be paying me. One person's paying me cash and I'm paying 10 people out cash. So the cash I have is not, I can't keep the cash. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have to write checks after a certain amount.
I can't do check, man.
I understand.
You won't do 1350 on it?
No. I already said. So if you want to do 1325, I'm not gonna, I just don't want to mess with it if it's not worth that, so.
And what if the check bounces when I go to deposit it?
It's not going to bounce. We run a reputable business, and we also, I have hundreds of thousands of dollars in inventory. This is my first meeting out of 4 today. I have people coming in to sell me hundreds of ounces of silver today. So it's something that, this is a very small transaction for me. So it's completely...
I'm gonna get you more business, don't worry about that.
The only business I can count on is the one that's in front of me.
Okay.
Understand?
So you're gonna give me the check out of your personal account or your business account?
Business. This is all business. So I don't buy anything from my personal account. I only buy things out of the business because this is business. Create a purchase order every time. So this is the purchase order I would be filling out.
Okay.
And you could take a photo of it, or I could take a photo of it. I'd have to fill out the whole thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
You have an ID?
I do not.
No, I just do that for every transaction, just so because it's protocol. But I just need you to write your name at the top and sign it at the bottom, which is right here. And then I would just need you to write so I can know what to write your name for. Basically, you're not stealing it. That's basically what it says. So.
Hold on.
Go for it. What's up?
This is legally authorizing you to sell it, but
I could sell
I'm
it.
gonna receive the payment in like today's.
You deposit it whenever you want to deposit it. What it says there is basically if you're selling it on behalf of somebody else or you're stealing it from somebody else, then you're just held legally responsible. If it's your stuff, it doesn't matter.
I can give you an ID and everything. I just don't have it on me. But the problem is
You're good. I don't even have your
I need
ID
my
anyways.
payment today.
I give you a check and you can deposit it.
So you can't deposit the check and give me the cash.
No.
You can have the silver and just go to the bank with me, deposit the check, and give me the cash.
Is there a reason why you won't take my check?
Brother, there's no reason to. I just don't want to take the risk of check. I've been in this problem.
I understand. It's not a deal thing, but if it's a trust thing, then I understand.
It's just I've been in a situation before where I don't want to step in again. Yeah, well,
I
I'm
agree
sorry.
with your price and everything, but if you can go ahead and deposit your check, give me the cash.
Yeah, I don't have any cash. So if you want to take my check, that's cool. If not, and you don't trust me, then
It's not about trust. It's not about trust.
then I can write the check and I can hand it to you. And if it's not a good time, then it's cool, brother. I understand. It doesn't hurt me at all. I just don't want to put you in a position where you feel like you're compromised in any way, but I know my check's good, and I got a lot of other people that say my check is good. All the other shops around here would say my check's good. It's my next appointment.
So you can deposit the check and give me cash.
I can only write a check today.
And do I have any paperwork saying that I
You
sold this
can
to
have it. You can have this paperwork, and I can take a photo. It's got my letterhead at the top. So it's not just for you, it's for me. So if my check bounces, hey, his check number's right here, his name's at the top, his business at the top, and it bounced. And that is a problem for me, right? But once again, we're at a very small transaction amount.
It's not small for me, so you know.
I understand, but
Just
when
give
we're
me
talking
some-
about questioning my check, it's a very small transaction. Understand?
Yeah.
So,
Just give me some time.
yeah, no worries. Take your time, brother. If you can't, if you can't take my check, I understand. Maybe you should come back when I have some cash in or something like that. That'd be a good time. Understand?
That's fine with me.
We can rerun the numbers, and if it's higher, it's higher.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you for coming
sir.
by. Yeah,
Thank you.
here's your stuff. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to
No, it's cool.
take a lot of your time, but
It's important that you came by. I'm happy you came by.
so
Okay.
if I just want to think about it.
Yeah,
for
take all the time you need.
So you're gonna be open today?
I'll be by appointment only until the 19th, and then the 19th we're gonna be open to the public, so you can just come in at any time.
Well, I'm gonna text you.
Okay,
Thank you
cool.
for your time.
Thank you, sir.
So initially I wanted to come back here and scream into the abyss because I was kind of annoyed by the whole thing. And it probably would annoy you too if you owned a shop like this. And a few things to consider before we talk about things that were said and things that were done during this deal. I sell things to people that are looking to buy them. So most customers coming in right now are not buying 90% whatsoever. And that is a reflection of premiums, right? So if the premiums are higher, which means if people are like the refiners are paying melt for 90%, that means customer base is strong, right? Everybody's buying it. Everybody wants it in, right? But if customers are not buying it and the refiners are paying $7 back or $6.50 back right now, whatever it is, that means the customers are not going to come in and buy it and they're being overloaded at the refiners for it. I have to back my prices into who I can sell inventory to. So I'm not going to pay more than the refiners pay for 90% if I have no customer to sell the 90% to, right? So when you come in to sell your coin collection, your silver, your gold, there are a lot of things that you don't consider as someone that's coming in. You just say, this is my stuff and I want to make more money on it than what I have in it. And I just want to get my money and I want to go. And for us, that's a lot different. It's a lot more of a complex beast in itself. When we're talking about how much we're paying for something, we really have to take in how much money do you have in overhead? Are you looking at the market? What's the market volatility like? What customers do you have for this line item? Who do you have to pay to transport this item if you have to go to a refiner? How long will you sit on this product until you can go sell it? So there's a lot of things that are being considered when we're talking about what you buy, how much you pay for it. We're also going to talk about a few misnomers that he spoke about as well. He said the cheapest price out there online was $87 to $89 an ounce to buy silver. And he also said we should be using $90 an ounce to base our purchase off of that day, right? So there's a lot of confusing things. I looked on SD Bullion today and they're charging $86 an ounce. I also know that whatever you list something on the internet for doesn't mean it'll sell for that. I could list a penny in my pocket for $1 million. Doesn't mean anyone will ever buy that, right? Because just because I can list it doesn't mean it's worth $1 million. When we're talking about competition in our area, we ended up buying silver from a gentleman yesterday. He had 3.9 silver, and guess how much they are paying back of spot for their silver? Right now we're paying $5 back. They were paying $9 back. Not only were we paying $4 more, but he called everywhere else and he ended up taking our check and depositing it. That was a completely different person, but that's just a reflection of how much people are paying around here and how overhead has to be thought about when you're paying for something. We're trying to pay the most because we're trying to develop a clientele, but there are a lot of people out there that pay a lot less, so that's just where it is. If you go to the pawn shop around the corner, they're paying you $1.50 for a silver quarter, and I would be paying 10, 11, 11.50 for a silver quarter, whatever it is. We're paying a lot more, and when someone sits there and questions your check, questions your integrity, doesn't take no for an answer, this is what we can pay, yes or no. At a certain point, I just gave up. I started putting things in the bag, and it was like, what do I do next, you know? Another thing I don't like is when somebody lies. So we kind of discussed what this jeweler was paying for 90%. He said he weighed it on the scale and he didn't price it per coin. And I'm like, great, well, what's the offer, man? Yeah, I'd love to hear the offer. Well, it's $1,500 he said he would offer me. But the thing is that he didn't know how much silver he had until I added it up. So he didn't know how much silver he brought in, but he knew the offer from the jeweler, but he didn't know how much the silver was worth. But he also knew the melt price of what a coin was, but not knowing the quantity, but had a price from the jeweler. So there's a lot of confusing things that are going on. He said he would give me the melt price. Okay, the melt price, he said it was $1,500. That's a lie, because if you run the numbers, it's $1,694 or $1,697. Not only are we being lied to, question our integrity, not really listening to what we had to say, and keep trying to make us pay more money, I just was kind of done. We would make, I think, $2 per 90% half if we were to get tickets to the refiners, because those are the people buying them, and we make 37 cents per 40% half if we brought it to the refiners. So we are paying the most. Yeah, it's just not a fun thing to do to your local coin shop. Just sit there with them, talk with them, and then once you have that understanding, make it a yes or a no. Hold on to it or leave, right? Like, we hope this is insightful, and I just want to let you know the client that came in after him ended up buying around $23,000 in silver. Very happy with the coin shop so far. It's just there's some people that get on your nerves sometimes. Are you guys interested in buying coins for your collection? Well, you can on our website, AcoushaCollectibles.com, or you guys can check out our lower end new purchases on our eBay. We'll have both those links down below for you. Thank you so much for your business. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. We hope you guys learned a lot. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below. Make sure to subscribe. We got videos coming out every single week. We want you to be a part. We'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, we're going to take the link from the previous video here. We're going to input it into a random comment picker. Now we're going to scroll down, see how many unique comments we got from the last video. We have 339 unique comments. That's great. Now let's see who won the giveaway. All right, Segan, thank you so much. Please reach out to us at AcoushaCollectibles@gmail.com with proof of subscription and proof of comment. Thanks, brother.